and shot clock are virtually the same. Final 10 seconds. Makes his move to the left, flipped it back out to Rivers. Rivers, pump fake, not there. 2 seconds. 1. Noel's going to have to force it. He does. They're going to get a shot clock violation. And, yeah, I think they need to put maybe a half of a second back on the clock, Coach Posey. I think they'll go ahead. They'll let it go. 21-18 as the end of the first quarter. Advantage to the Black. The Tampa Bay Pro Combine presented by Florida Sports Coast will continue.
The 2021 Tampa Bay Pro Combine is brought to you by Florida's Sports Coast, BasketballNews.com, Big Beach, and Instat Precision Wings.
The second quarter underway. DJ Funderburk has it for the White. There's a jumper. Tried to kiss it off the window. No good. Rebound is brought down. And it is by Clay Mounce. We are working on 5 right now. Some late changes, as could always be the case, but glad that you're with us. The Tampa Bay Pro Combine presented by Florida Sports Coast. Joel Hillsman, glad that you're with us wherever you are. The SUVTV.com. 9:35 here, early moments of this second quarter. 21-18 Black with the advantage. 6 points off of the bench from the Mr. Man number 5, who we're trying to find out, and we will have it for you in just a moment. Esposito catches off the inbound to Manley. Inside lay is good. Nice pass. Terry Taylor finishes. That's his first field goal. Sterling Manley with the assist. Inside, Funderburk goes up off the window, can't get it to go, and the board comes off. It's ripped off by Terry Taylor. Taylor will bring it into the forecourt. They've got a 5-point advantage. He gives it over now to Blair. Blair gives it to Esposito. Esposito now below the foul line, bounces it up. Manley, turn, jump, no, tip, rebound comes off, and they'll push it. Back this way comes the White squad. They'll try to work on it with Jaworski, and Jaworski is fouled. Justin Jaworski fouled as he went out top. Out. Here's Funderburk. Hands it off. Now takes that bump. Damian Jefferson, shot no. Board ripped off by Manley. Manley now gets it up ahead. Here's Blair. Blair's on that right side. Going to pull a deep 3. Blair, no. Board swallowed up. Good board work from Gorman. Gorman, I mentioned, 8.6 boards per game this past season. Now shows you the range. A 3-ball is good. His first made field goal. It's 23-21. They've cut it now to 2. At the top, Esposito. Ethan Esposito now gives it over. Here is Blair. Blair looks at that defense. He and Esposito winging around the horn. Here's Mounce. Mounce back to the basket. In Manley, who scores. Sterling Manley's second field goal. He has 4 points in the contest. 4-point ball game. Just over 2 minutes gone by. In this second quarter, Jaworski now gives it over. Nice pass. Good cut. Oh, get out the way. A one-hand hammer on the baseline. Marcus Bunk just dunked on his head. Ooh, nice. 25-23. Jumper, no. Rebound comes off. Here's Jaworski running. Jaworski up ahead to Funderburk, and he's fouled. DJ Funderburk fouled as he was going to the line. Man, Marcus Burke went baseline and dunked on Sterling Manley. Oh, my. It's time for our SUV TV instant replay. I didn't know he had bounce like that. Move. Swing on the rim, fella. Young fella, Marcus Burke. Beautiful find as well from Gorham. DJ Funderburk at the free throw line, and the first one is good. Funderburk, his first points of the day. 12.5 points, 5.5 rebounds this past season at NC State. Funderburk will get one more. Free throw, good. So Mounce will have it. Funderburk takes a seat, and Cameron Kirkwick, who checks back in out of Loyola Chicago. And they'll bring it into the forecourt. Out of the guard spot is Jahvon Blair. Blair goes around the Manley screen, catches, goes up, lost it on the way up. Kirkwick catches. Run the action go. Here's Burk. Burk, step back, 18-footer bottom. So Marcus Burke now warming up. He has 6 points. Got his emphatic dunk for his first field goal, and now that jump. Good look at Burke right there. 27-25, 2-point lead now for the White. They've taken the lead. Here's a fake, drive and score. Terry Taylor with his second field goal. Even ball game. 3 minutes and some change gone by. Burke was sizing him up. So Kirkwood says, I can show the range. It is short. Mounce gets the rebound. He outlets it. Now here comes Taylor. Taylor going to drive, and it's not there. Now hands it off. Esposito, jumper. Ethan, no good. Rebound tip. Kirkwood comes away with it. He outlets it quickly, and now here comes the White back this way. Trice has it. Trice whips it across. Here's Gorham in the Kirkwood. Back to the basket. Turn, left hand, up, in and out. Mounce on the board. Blair surveys, and now we'll bring it up. Even ball game at 27. Try to feed it into Manley. Manley took one bump, turns, scores. Manley now with 6 points. Took that bump, felt the contact, and then went on and faded away and dropped it down the twine. Gorham, Justin Gorham has it. Wanted to go baseline. He was cut off, so he backs his way in. Now turns and lost it on the way in. Esposito will get hit with the foul. So Justin Gorham will go to the free throw line. Gorham first free throw on the way and in good. So Gorham off to a sound start. He's 3 of 3 from the free throw line, and he's got 6 points in the contest. Got my mystery man now, Tyrique Armstrong out of Texas Southern. I'll have some fun with that one a little while later when he gets back into the contest. Both free throws from Gorham were good, and Gorham is putting together a pretty solid day now so far. 7 points. Burks got in and got the steal. Burks up ahead on the break, dunk home. Defense leading the offense, and a jam on the other side. Justin Turner. Turner out of Bowling Green in Detroit, Michigan. 31-29. 3 ball is off. Manley got the board, and now he outlets it to Blair. Blair up ahead, gets an easy deuce. Esposito, his first made field goal. Ethan Esposito. Game has been pretty tightly contested here between the two teams. 3 ball, Trice off. Manley secures the rebound, puts it on the floor, and here comes Blair. Blair, a 3, and he's fouled, and Trice can't believe it. Take a look at our SUV TV instant replay. Yeah, he kind of got him. Still a cardinal sin. Not supposed to foul a shooter in the act, especially when he's pulling from three. I don't know. May have been all basketball. First free throw, no good. Uh-oh. Was that a little playground justice right there? Free throw, good. Has one more coming. Hit the last two, and he has 5 points. And it's a 2-point ball game in favor of the Black, 33-31. Here's Turner. Turner looking to feed it into Kirkwood. He does. Kirkwood worked on by Manley. Turns, jump hook, no. Rebound, back tap. Trice gets it back inside. Funderburk dunks. DJ Funderburk, first made field goal. Trice with the look. 33-33. Coach Posey calls out that set now. On the drive, up, and it rolled in good on the drive was Jahvon Blair. Or did Manley get the tip? Burk, three, no. Board brought in. .59 to go. Manley will get one more free throw. Taking a look at the North Carolina product. Limited action this past season, but still trying to find his way and using it here at the Tampa Bay Pro Combine. Split the free throws. 36-33, 3-point advantage, and Reuvers will check in and Manley will take a seat. Here's Turner. Turner worked on by Noel. Trice, too quick, almost lost it, recovered it, 5 on the 24. Trice, left wing, 3, bottoms. Way to recover, Trice, his second 3 ball, almost lost it off of the dribble with the turnover, made up for it by hitting the left wing 3. Whipped it down low, Kirk knocked it away, and now Justin Turner comes away with it. Up ahead, Burk, 3, no. High board comes off, same team as Reuvers brings it in. Inside, across the lane, and a steal. Burk with the steal, in transition. Burk, top side, 3, no. Board, Reuvers. He had Trice flaring to that corner, but Burk trying to get it going from beyond the arc. He has 6 points in the contest, has not hit anything from distance. On the drive, Tyrique Armstrong now gives it underneath the Mounce, and it goes out of bounds and a turnover. Jaworski will check into the contest now, and Burk will take a seat for the White. 2:43 remaining in this first half, 36-36, even ball game from the Tampa Bay Pro Combine presented by Florida Sports Coast. Game number 2 of the day. Black versus white, team 1 versus team 5. Here's Kirkwood. Kirkwood put it on the floor. Now here's Jaworski. Jaworski goes around the screen. Jaworski lost it, and they tried to save it. Good hustle coming from Nojel Eastern for the Black, and he left it alone as it did go ahead and go out of bounds. You see Funderburk and Turner talking about it. So here comes Obadiah Noel. He'll walk up the floor, angle over to the right, gets the screen, whips it back out now. Eastern whips it to Reuvers. Reuvers a three. It is off, no good. Trice out of the guard spot, gets the board. He comes up with the left-hand dribble. He has Obadiah on him. Kirkwood was in the post. He didn't feed it to him because he can strip the nets. On a three, Trice showing the range. That is his third triple of the day. 39-36. We go under 2 minutes. Trice with 3 triples, 2 in this quarter. And 2 here in the last minute and a half. Reuvers catches on an elbow. Turns, jumper in Kirkwood's face. Rebound off the Funderburk. Funderburk comes away with it, 100 seconds remaining in the quarter. Funderburk has it, now gives it to Jaworski. Jaworski whips it to Kirkwood. Kirkwood now holds it, now gives it to Funderburk. No movement, just stuff at the top now, and there is Jaworski goes on the attack. Looked like he was bailed out on a foul. Inbound, open, 3, Gorham, good. Shuttle range, Justin. His second triple. 3 balls now going to go right down the wickets now for the White. 42-36, 80 seconds before the half, and here's Tyrique Armstrong. Armstrong came off that bench, 6 solid points in that first quarter. They whip it to the corner, no one is there. A turnover. Eastern will be charged with the turnover. Trice picked it up. Here's Kirkwood. Kirkwood picked up the dribble, whips it back out to the top to Jaworski. Jaworski spins it over. Here's Gorham. Gorham back to the basket, working on Mounce, turning, fading. It was off the mark. Rebound to Reuvers. Under a minute. 42-36. Here's Tyrique Armstrong. Armstrong has it. Armstrong goes around that screen. He's worked on by Jaworski. He attacks on him and is knocked away by Gorham. Long lead pass to Trice. He has to chase it down and retreat to the corner. Trice back out. Jaworski a 3. It's off. Rebound Reuvers, knocked away by Gorman. Reuvers still has it, and he's going to be awarded the timeout with 26 and 3/10 seconds. Get on the floor and get dirty. Reuvers goes and saves the possession, 42-36. It'll be black basketball out of the timeout, and it's 26 and 3/10 seconds remaining.
The 2021 Tampa Bay Pro Combine is brought to you by Florida's Sports Coast, BasketballNews.com, Big Beach, and Instack Precision Wings.
Esposito. Float with the right hand good. So a solid start here. He has 6 points, 4 of them here in the early going. A minute and a half gone by in this third quarter for Ethan Esposito. Here's Jaworski. Jaworski flips it back to Funderburk. Funderburk put it on the floor. Gonna drive. A dunk. DJ Funderburk finishes with the hammer. He has 6. 47-40. You could see that from my broadcast position, how the lane opened up. And once he took that dribble, I knew he was going to go up with force. And he did, and finished with force. Taylor gets inside, got fouled, did not call it, goes up and scores. Terry Taylor has 6. 47-42, angles off, and now here's Jaworski. Jaworski back out, open, Kirkwood, 3, Killer's off, no. Esposito got the rebound. Tried to throw it off of Gorman. It goes out of bounds. Kirkwood, of course, on that Loyola Chicago team coming in as their leading scorer, 15 points and 7 boards. As we see, Funderburk dunked that thing home, of course, from NC State. DJ Funderburk, 12.5 points, 5.5 rebounds this past season. Gorman, another 3. It's off, and the board comes off to the Black. Trailing by 5. On the push is Noel. Picked up on the switch with Funderburk. Now he's going to go and attack on him, up, and drew the foul. Funderburk can't believe it. He had him on the hesitation and drew the foul. Obadiah Noel going to the free throw line. Noel could not get it to go on the first attempt. That's his first free throw attempt of the day. He has 4 points. Excuse me. And now we'll have a timeout call. 7:28 to go, 47-42. Timeout right here. Noel has 1 free throw coming out of the timeout, and it is no good. So he missed both free throws after drawing that foul, and here comes Jaworski. Jaworski feeds it to Funderburk. Funderburk on the catch, puts it on the floor, now whips it to Kirkwood. Kirkwood is underneath. He spins it back to the corner. Jaworski, a 3, no good. Gorman went over the back. No foul is called, and saves it to Turner. Turner, the hedge by Esposito, back to Funderburk. Ball movement to Gorham. Gorham goes baseline, up good. Nice ball movement, and then the attack from Gorham with the recognition to go and attack the basket and not settle. He's having a pretty solid day. He has 15 in the contest so far. Push the lead out to 7 for the White, 49-42. Back to the basket. Terry has it. Terry now turns in the middle, knocked away. Ooh, and a foul called on Gorham, and I don't know if that was all a foul, but here's the good ball movement. Could have pulled that, had his defender off balance. Kirkwood had his man sealed. Easy float for Gorham. Blair, the trigger. Baseline out of bounds, and he gets it into Noel. Noel tried to go baseline. It's not there. Turner, real good aggressive D. Open 3. Bottom. A 3 ball knocked in by Taylor. So he's showing the range. That's his first made triple. Putting together a pretty quality day now so far. He has 9 in the contest. 4-point game and almost a steal. And it is a steal, and it's out of bounds off of who? It will be White basketball. Nope, he's saying black basketball. So the hustle pays off. Substitutions now. Burk and Trice return at the guard spots, number 10 and 12, along with Damian Jefferson, number 18 for the White. Sterling Manley is back in the contest as well. They get it. Oh, tip out of bounds. Noel. And a turnover. That's got to hurt. 49-45. It's settled in to be a pretty good ball game. Trice is in, and he's been filling it from distance. He has 3 made triples in the contest so far. First action, though, here in this second half. Kirkwick has it. Here's Trice. Trice around the screen. Now Shields in. Now pops it back to Jefferson. Jefferson, pogo stick jump, good. Damian Jefferson has 7 in the contest. Jefferson averaged 11.9 points per game to go with 5 rebounds and 2.5 assists this past season. Inside, Noel almost walked. 3 ball, heel of the rim, no. Rebound underneath, back up, Manley scored. Nice rebound, check it, that's Taylor inside doing that lifting. He's in double figures now with 11. 51-47. Damian Jefferson, by the way, that was Creighton that had those sound numbers from last year at 11.9 points, 5.4 boards, and 2.4 assists. Trice bottoms another 3. He is really filling it. That's his 4th triple, and he is now cooking with gas. 54-47. He has 12 points, all of them from the great beyond. Here's Manley, gonna hand it off. Blair shielding his defender. Now whips it across to Terry. Terry fake, 2 hard dribbles to the hoop, left hand, left side, and finishes good. Terry coming to life now with 13 points, and he's got Black right there trying to hang in the contest. They're trailing by 5 as we go under 5 minutes, third quarter. Kirkwick has it. Turns back to the basket, lost it. A turnover. Here comes Blair. Blair leading the break. Hesitate, floats it up. No good. He was trying to worry about what Funderburk was going to do. Here comes Burk back this way to Jefferson. Flying in, layup good. Damian Jefferson. 3. Terry. Oh, man, come on. Terry Taylor feeling pretty good. And he now sends them to a timeout. Terry Taylor. Talk about B-roll action. Jefferson laid off of him, and he just stuck a 3 in him just like that. 3, 6. 12 points in this quarter, 16 in the game for Terry Taylor right there in the middle of your picture. Here they come out of the timeout now. Funderburk will be the trigger. No, inside is caught by Reuvers, and he hands it over, and here comes Tyrique Armstrong. Armstrong on a hesitate. Armstrong not there. Now gives it and shuttles it back inside. Mounce drives and scores. Clay Mounce has 5 in the contest on that drive. 56-54. They've got it down to 2 now. Trice. Trice has been warmed from distance today. The game has remained tight. Got out to 9 at one point in a steal. Noah couldn't get it, though. Jefferson recovers. Here comes Jefferson right down the lane. He tried to dunk it. It was no good. Rebound. The shot clock should have reset. Funderburk swings on the rim with a dunk. Man, Jefferson really tried to break his neck and dunk that thing hard. 58-54. 3.5 to go, third quarter. Armstrong hands it to Noel, who's worked on defensively by Jefferson. He feeds it in to Reuvers, who wanted it. Gorham is on him defensively. Backing down, gets low, foul call. And the foul is called on the floor. Armstrong, the trigger, looking, still looking, and now gets it in to Reuvers. Reuvers is going to go on the attack, flying in, and he's fouled. Really flying in, trying to initiate that contact. Now see Eastern walking back gingerly. Looked like he's headed to the training room. Hope everything is okay. 58-54. So Reuvers is at the free throw line. First one is in the air and good. Reuvers out of Wisconsin. His first trip to the line today. Made them both. Got a whistle down on this end. 58-56. Gorman catches it in the corner. Gorman now gives it back to Kirkwood. Now Gorman gonna try to go back to the basket. Mounce is on him. Gorman carried. They don't call it. Now here comes on the attack. Burk jump pass over to Turner. Turner float to beat the shot clock. No. Gorman hustled but saved the Reuvers, and now here comes the Black. On the attack. Taylor all the way. Driving it. Fell off. Only thing hasn't gone right for him. He gets the rebound, the offensive rebound, a second chance opportunity. So he pulls a three. It's short. Kirkwood comes away with it. Kirkwood looking for the outlet. Now gets it up to Justin Turner. Turner will angle to the middle, goes in, flies up off the window. No. Board comes down, and here comes Noel. Noel now will angle up to the right side. Noel to the hoop. Onka Jaworski, jumper, short. Board, Gorham. A lot of things right there. Just not going in for Black the last couple of trips. In the corner is Burk. Burk gets the screen from Gorham. Mounce has to come out on the switch. Here's Kirkwood. Kirkwood has been very passive in this second half. Here is Turner, worked on by Armstrong. Now to Kirkwood. Kirkwood with three, with two, with one on the shot clock. Got it up? No, and a shot clock violation, but they let him play through it as Terry comes away with it. Here comes Terry Taylor. Up ahead, Mounce, right wing, three, in and out. Board comes off, foul. That'll be on Reuvers. Reuvers 8.3 points per game. They go with 3 boards, just under an assist a game this past season for the Badgers in the Big Ten. 100 seconds remaining here in this third quarter. Here is Kirkwood. Good cut. Turner layup good. Justin Turner off of the beautiful five from Cameron Kirkwood. 60-56, 85 seconds, and here's Armstrong. Armstrong has it. Surveying with 12 on the 24, gets below into the paint. Open, three, no good. Off the mark by Noel. Out of bounds off of Jefferson. Jefferson upset, points to his chest. He knows that was his fault. He dropped that out of bounds. Look at the beautiful cut and find right here. Oh, there's the cut, Turner. Young men, you always know you cut to the basket, good things will happen. Armstrong is the trigger baseline into Mounce, who catches and fires a three and bottoms it out. Three is good from Clay Mounce. 1 point game. A minute to go, third quarter. It's been pretty good. Here's Gorham. Gorham now worked on by Taylor. Feeds it to Kirkwood. Kirkwood spinning. Now jump hook left hand. Short no. Taylor on the glass. Taylor averaged 11 rebounds last season for the Governors of Austin Peay, and he's fouled and will go to the free throw line. He led the team in scoring and rebounding. Did Terry Taylor, 21.6 points per game, 11 boards last season for the Austin Peay Governors, and he's going to the free throw line. He has had a very, very, very loud third quarter. 12 points in the quarter, 16 in the game, and the first trip to the free throw line is good. He's got 17, and the game is tied at 60 with 45 and 6/10 seconds. Gorham out, Funderburk in for the White. Free throw good. They've got the lead, and a lot of it is because of the shoulders are broad of Terry Taylor. Here is Jaworski, worked on by Armstrong. They could go 2 for 1 here if they wanted. Armstrong almost knocked it away. Jaworski has it, whips it to the corner. Turner a 3, it is off. Taylor gets the board. They actually wound up with a 2 for 1. They'll get it with about 5 to 6 seconds remaining. Here comes Armstrong. Tyrique, you look at him as he's picked up by Jaworski. 13 on the 24. 10 on the 24. Screen. 5 on the 24. Anderson. Armstrong, no, tip, no, and that will be, that can't be a shot clock violation. It hit the rim. That's the horn that everyone was messed up. Yeah, that is not a shot clock violation. Side out of bounds. They'll see if they put time back. I doubt it. 5 and 1/10 seconds. Coach Posey, James Posey, calling out the set. It'll be Mounce as the trigger, side out of bounds with 5 and 1/10 seconds. Looks and gets it to Armstrong. Armstrong gonna drive on Kirkwick. No, Mounce tip. Yes! Clay Mounce showing the aggressive and attacking nature. And they have a 63-60 lead at the end of the third quarter. The fourth is next, right here. The Tampa Bay Pro Combine, presented by Florida Sports Coast, will continue in just a moment.
The 2021 Tampa Bay Pro Combine is brought to you by Florida's Sports Coast, BasketballNews.com, Big Beach, and Instat Precision Wings.
Proud sponsors of the Tampa Bay Pro Combine, presented by Florida Sports Coast, right there in front of you. Instat, Big Beach Productions, BAM Testing, BasketballNews.com, Avid Health Sports Arena. Joe Hillsman, glad that you're with us as we get ready for the start of the fourth quarter. 63-60, it is the black team with a 3-point lead on the white. And a lot of that is Terry Taylor, who had 14 points in that third quarter. He has 18 in the game. And he had a lot to do with them now taking that lead. And now Reuters comes in and gets to steal Reuvers. And they fight for it on the floor. Gorham has it. And we've got a jump ball call. 9:44 to go. Line score for the black, 21-15-27. For the white, 18-24-18. So the 27 in that third quarter, won by the black 27-18. And is what put them back in business. And now the young men, the Towel Boys, who've done a very good job, been summoned to come and get up the wet floor. 9:44 early moments here of this fourth quarter. Game number 2 of 5 today right here on SUV TV. Matter of fact, coming up next, it'll be the green and the red. We've got the green taking on the red, then the blue taking on the white, and we'll finish it up with the red taking on the black. Inside the beautiful Wiregrass Ranch Sports Campus of Pasco County, Avid Health Sports Arena. Wesley Chapel, Florida. So let's check the lineups now. It's Trice, Burk, Funderburk, Gorman, and Kirkwood, the 5 on the floor for the white. Noel, Reuvers, Taylor, Armstrong, and Mounce, the 5 on the floor for the black. 3 ball is long off the top. It's chased down, and Terrell gets the rebound. And Taylor goes all the way left hand good. Oh, Terry Taylor having himself a second half. I mentioned earlier, he does it. He averaged a double-double, led Austin Peay in scoring and rebounding a season ago. Armstrong with the theft. Armstrong up ahead to Mounce. Mounce goes up on the attack, counted, and the foul. Mounce has showed bounce in his game. Clay Mounce and 1. Mounce now with 12 points in the contest, and will go to the free throw line where he is 2 of 3 on the day. And he has just kind of had that hard hat lunch pail. I'll be in the right place at the right time. I'll work just a little harder than you. And it's paying off. Short on the free throw. Gorman snatches off the glass. Here's Gorham. Gorham spins it now to Burk. Burk feed it in to Kirkwood. Kirkwood back to the basket, worked on by Reuvers. He wanted to pull it up. Now he whips it back over. He's been very passive in this second half. Burk weeping across the lane and scores. Marcus Burk now with 8 points. 5-point deficit, but the lead is for the Black as they are in possession with Armstrong near the timeline. Whips it down low. Reuvers caught it, dunk, and one. Gorman, it's a poster. Little Big Ten on the American action there. Nate Reuvers trying to complete the three-point play. And does. An emphatic dunk from Reuvers. Pushes the lead out to 8. White lead at one point was 9. Neither team is led by doubles. Here is Trice. Trice worked on. Whips it with the Loody-Doo. Now goes around the Kirkwood screen. Trice, stop, pop, jumper. Hill of the rim, no. Board, Mounce. Mounce has been everywhere. Here's Taylor, though. Terry comes up, walks into a 3-ball. It's off. Board, fought for underneath. Reuvers has it, knocked away, and will stay with the Black. Nate Reuvers reached, as the kids say, he went in his bag. Reuvers has it, worked on by Kirkwood. Here's Noel. They show on the hedge. Jumper. Reuvers, good. Funderburk came out to guard him, but Reuvers now might be getting it going. All it takes is a little dunk to lift you up. You know that, right? 2, 4, 6, 7, 9 points in the contest, 7 in this second half, but 5 right here in this fourth quarter. Funderburk, show the range. A 3-ball from DJ Funderburk. They had to have that one right there. 72-65. That was the first 10-point lead, and now we've got a jump ball. I just noticed that. We've had a couple jump balls, but we're not jumping. They're going with the possession arrow. Burks is out. Turner is in. Gorman is out. And Jefferson is in for the White. Funderburk, Turner, Kirkwood, Trice, and Jefferson, the 5 on the floor for the White as they move right to left. You view it. Here's Kirkwood on a cut. The Trice. Trice has to retreat and pull it back out. Trailing by 7, and now a foul called on Blair. Jahvon Blair overall has been quiet. 5 points in the contest. Now Jaworski's going to come in, and Trice will go out. Turner down to Jaworski. To Kirkwood. 3 hard dribbles. Here's Turner. Turner down the lane. Floater off to the left. Board swallowed up by Mann. Manley back in. Sterling Manley. He gives that screen. Here's Obadiah. Noel. Stop. Mid-post. Jump good. Obadiah Noel. He has 6 in the contest. First field goal and first points since the first quarter. Turnover. Jaworski out of bounds. Jaworski upset. I don't know exactly who he was talking to, but it's a turnover nonetheless. 6:48 fourth quarter. 74-65. And they're trying to expand on that lead. Here is Blair. Blair shielding. Foul by Jaworski. So Jaworski, a frustration foul maybe for Jaworski. Blair free throw is good. So Blair is now 3 of 4 from the free throw line and has one more coming. And this one to push it to 11. 75-65. Short. Split it. Here is Turner. Justin Turner on the attack. Now gives it back to Jaworski. Turnover. Nope, it's deflected off of Esposito, says this official, and Esposito says he didn't touch it. Either way, got in the passing lane. Those type of things count. Deflections, strips, and steals. Turner, Kirkwood, dunk. There it is. Was waiting for him to come back to life. He's got 6 points in the contest. Got out to a quick start in that first quarter with a pair of buckets. 75-67, clock at 6:08, fourth quarter. Blair around the Manley screen, now picked up the dribble, had to jump pass it to Esposito, who whips it back to the corner to Noel. He's got Turner on him, backed him down in the paint. Turn, Noel, good. Obadiah Noel did not rush and made it, found his spot, and scored. He has 8. Turner to Gorham. Gorham worked on by Esposito. Goes baseline on him, whips the pass over. Jefferson to Turner. Turner to Jaworski. Jaworski on the drive. He's got to shoot with 3 on the shot clock and scores. Fading away Jaworski. Justin Jaworski, he has 4 points. His second made field goal. Awareness was very high there. He was aware of the shot clock dwindling and put it in the air and put it in the bucket. Tiptoeing on that sideline and a turnover. Jaworski goes out and Marcus Burk checks back in. Marcus Burk, no S, for the White. So here is Trice. Tyrique Trice, 3. Bottoms. He rattled it right on down the milk crate. Tyrique Trice. He has 15 points, all of them from distance. 5-point ball game. Under 5 to go. 77-72. Manley caught it inside. Dunk. That's just the defender was too small. That's all that was. And he was just too big for that defender. Either way, he has 11 points. Float off the window. Kiss is no good. Taylor gets the board. Taylor angles up the right side. Terry Taylor, step back. Long 2. Hill of the rim, no, and the board comes off the Turner. Feeds it to Kirkwood, who scores. Reward the big man for running the floor. That's his second made field goal in the contest, being rewarded for running the floor. Right down the lane, 15 points per game last year at Lowell of Chicago. On the drive, Blair, it was knocked away and out of bounds as Turner could not save it. We'll take a look at our SUV TV instant replay. Cameron Kirkwood with the field goal. And now Kirkwood will go out, and DJ Funderburk will check back in. Funderburk, Gorham, Trice, Burk, and Turner. The 5 on the floor in white, under 4 minutes, 5-point ball game. Esposito, floater over Funderburk. No, follow, yes. Way to stick and stay with it, Ethan Esposito. With the follow and the putback. 81-74, 3:40 and a moving clock. Lead now back out to 7. Gorham gives it over. Now they'll put it on the floor with Burk. Burk to Gorham. Gorham a 3. It's off. He's been warned from that distance today. Not in this second half. Blair has it. He only hit 1 of his 3 threes in this second half. pass deflected by Noel, and Noel comes away with the steal. Was able to take it away from Turner because he deflected the pass and then got the steal. Foul call, and there's a frustration foul right back from Turner. So now Kirkwick will check back in as Gorham will go out. We have over and back. We do. Playing with it near that side, near that timeline will do it every time. 2:54 to go, 81-74. Ball game still within reach. If you're the white, here's Trice around the Kirkwick screen. Drives, pull up, good. Demetric Trice again. Two and a half to go. Strip the nets. A three from Blair. Blair, who won the three-point contest yesterday, knocks in an all-important three, and that pushes the lead out to 8. That might be the out shot. Here's Trice now driving down the lane, going up, taking the contact as Funderburk. No. Board comes off, secured out of the guard spot by Blair as we come up on 2 minutes to go in this fourth quarter. Blair showed, not there. Esposito, a three. Oh, he's just warmed up. Continued to warm on up. Got off to a slow start, but now he's got it. He's playing with it now. He has 11 in the contest. That's his first made triple. And of those 11, 9 are here in this second half. He gets the steal on cue. He goes to the hoop, and he blows it, followed by Terry, who has played fabulous as well. Tyrique Taylor with the field goal. Offensive rebound and second chance opportunity for Terry Taylor. Turner stops, spins it to the right side. They'll go baseline, not there. Jumper anyway, no. Rebound pulled in by Esposito. And now here is Jahvon Blair at the operations with 15 on the 24. 1:15 on the game clock. Blair, jumper, it is off. Board, underneath, Reuters, up, Reuvers, no. Tip, back tap, Funderburk has it. Over to Burk, they're going to try and score quick. They pull a three, Burk, no. Reuvers with the rebound, and he lost it out of bounds. Lead has ballooned out to 13 just like that. 89-76. I don't know how important Nojel Eastern's ankle or foot was. He came back out of the locker room but did not score in that time he was on the floor. Burke's floater, good. Marcus Burk with the float. He's in double figures now with 10. Lead is at 11 as we are under a minute. And now Reuvers is called for an illegal screen. Kirkwick has it, turns, up, in. So he's came on with 6 points here in this fourth quarter down the stretch for the white team. It'll be a little bit too late, though. 89-80 in the final 20 seconds. Game and shot clock virtually even. And the black is going to come away with the 9-point victory, 89-80 over the white. A 27-point third quarter did it for them. And believe it or not, they followed it up with a 26-point fourth quarter. They won the second half, and in retrospect, they played very good. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 22 points from Terry Taylor. A fine, fine day for the former Austin Peay governor. All right, more action coming up. It'll be the green taking on the red in just over about 25 minutes. The SUV TV.com's exclusive coverage of the Tampa Bay Pro Combine presented by Florida Sports Coast will continue.